All right, welcome back to Reasonably Debatable. Chris and Chris, father and son, the best father-son podcast on the internet.
What's up, guys?
Today we got a special guest, our first guest. So round of applause for that. My uncle. Yeah, my uncle and my dad's brother, Jordan. Hey,
what's going on? I'm glad to be here, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yes, really sweet. Thanks for being the first guest.
So before we kind of jump into the video, well, first of all, I want to show you guys this and I want to ask you something. So I picked this up this week. Tell me this is not a blast from the past.
Is that an iPod?
Wow.
That is if you guys can see that, it's showing Red Hot Chili Peppers as the new hit song that's out.
Yeah. Danny, California. I remember that song too. That's crazy.
Yeah, I like things that are tangible. I'm same as like I buy records, I buy my games physically, not digitally. And someone had this in the box for $20.
Yeah.
And it's like 100 gigs. So I picked it up and I found all my old music and on iTunes and stuff and put it on here. And it came with a whole bunch of music. Whoever had this was listening to the Beatles discography. So.
All right. Well, that's good.
I had that.
Oh, by the way, since we're officially on, let's say cheers.
Cheers. It's Miller time.
I gotta stop showing the label until they start paying me.
You got to get that Corona sponsorship.
It's highly unlikely.
That's funny.
But what were you saying? You said you had one?
Yeah, I had one of those iPods, that big boy, not the little iPod mini, the little iPod clip. I think it was like just a square, like an inch by 1 inch square. I had that one, and it was with the black face, the stainless looking cover or rear. But It was like something stupid at the time. You know, this was 2010. I was overseas in Afghanistan, and it was like 256 gigs. I would have never filled all that up with music, but there was quite a bit on it. And as soon as I got home, I think I lost it. So,
good times.
Well, and that's the thing that they show, like this shows Pirates of the Caribbean on it. Like, who was watching movies on this thing?
Yeah, you're really wanting it there. Some form of entertainment,
right? Well, I'm gonna screen share with you guys. Let me see, one participant share at a time. Yeah, so I'm gonna share with you guys. We're gonna go to the desktop, and I'm gonna get your guys' opinion on the Super Bowl. Can you guys see that?
I got what they were doing. You know what I mean? It was like, but if they were going to do this, I was bummed that Ice Cube wasn't there, because like if Ice Cube was there, you had 80s Dre. With Snoop there, you had 90s Dre. With Eminem there, you had 2000s Dre. With Kendrick, you have 2000s 10s Dre. Mary's there as a backup. I get 50 being there for Dre in the 2010, but if we were doing like this whole Dre from then till now thing, like each one of his biggest artists from each decade, it could have had Ice Cube in it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree 100%. I think overall it was a great performance. I really enjoyed it. I think the build up, the hype, up to from the first time they dropped the halftime performance trailer to the actual halftime performance. I think the build up was, nationwide. Everybody was talking about it. Whatever social media platform you were on, they had videos on it. They had, chats about it.
Older fans didn't like Kendrick Lamar on there, but because they haven't really heard of him.
I would have. I was talking to my buddy Nick. We actually made a TikTok video about it the night before, and we thought, if there was going to be a guest, and we called Ice Cube to be that guest. And I said, okay, what if the guest isn't living? Because we saw a Tupac hologram at one point at Coachella during a performance. I thought, for sure, in 2022, with the technology that's advanced till now, we'll see that. It'll be better than ever. And that set, if you saw the set, if you paid attention to how they did it, it was like rooftops. That would have been the perfect set to beam a hologram down, have them walking back and forth. And so that's what we assumed. Didn't even think about 50 being there.
Yeah, he showed up out of nowhere.
And all the memes were great afterwards. All the memes were outstanding afterwards. Like, we got us a whole dollar I just
They said he stayed in the candy shop too long. Or what he said, I love you like a fat kid loves cake, and they crossed out and said, I love you like cake.
Just dogging 50.
I thought the performance overall was really cool. I think out of all of it, Snoop came best prepared. Like, he is very well dressed.
I love how Snoop has he's all blued up, and they were like, hey man, those are gang colors, and he's like, hold my blunt.
Yeah.
And he goes and puts yellow stripes on them, so they're Rams colors.
Yep. That was great.
And he's like, okay, they're Rams colors, we're good.
Were you guys wanting anyone to win as far as Bengals or Rams?
I was kind of rooting for the Bengals just because they were an AFC team, and because it's 2 hours from here.
Dad and I and my buddy Nick, we were all three rooting for the Bengals, just because of the story. I think, leading up, and Joe Burrow, you can't take anything away from him.
Right.
Where the talent goes. I normally root for NFC teams, and I don't have any issue with the Rams. I don't have any hate on them. They did great. They made it to the Super Bowl and they won. But I was rooting for the Bengals just because of the story. He won the national championship at LSU. He was a Heisman Trophy winner, first round overall pick, and then for number one overall pick, and then the story of him hurting himself last year to getting back this year and doing so well. So, but oh well, I think they've got a lot of talent. They'll do something.
Yeah, I was voting for the Bengals too, even though I'm a Browns fan. I thought, got to rep the Ohio team anyways.
One more little thing before we move off from the halftime show. Shout out to Mary J. Blige for being, in her 50s and still like squatting down in those boots to do like that 90s Uptown Records dance swing move that they used to do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people were like, what the hell is she doing? But like us older folks, we knew. But yeah, man, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I thought the entire performance was really good. I really enjoyed watching that. It was a lot of fun. It was nostalgic.
Yeah.
So before I pull us up to what we're gonna be doing, on every episode of this podcast, I seem to call my dad old, and I think the cool part about it is I Dad, you're the oldest, me being the youngest, and Uncle Jordy, you're right in the middle. So we'll definitely be able to get some cool perspectives on this episode.
Ooh, okay, BuzzFeed. Yeah. So when you put that the last I can't remember if it was the last podcast or the one we did before, could everybody else see those ads that I was seeing, or was that just on my computer?
No, I definitely was kind of.
You seen part of it
once you said something about it.
Yeah. I don't know what it was. It was like it looked wrong. You said Plumbus. I had to throw up the Plumbus on the screen.
Oh, those were good.
So now with this one, what we're going to do is that's actually the second one. We're not going to do that one first. We're going to do this. So if you can identify literally just half of these pictures, congratulations, you are officially old. So this guy, Dave, whatever his last name is, Stepora or whatever, he I think he's did a couple of the quizzes that we've done before. So I figured we've done well with what we've had before. So we'll rock with this guy.
All right, let's bring it on.
Now there's three of us, so I feel like we should be able to get 100% on this. All right.
I mean, I don't know if I don't want to be old.
What cartoon screen is this from? Let's see our options.
That's definitely Rugrats, right?
Yes.
Rugrats, okay. Doug, Cat Dog, or Ren and Stimpy?
Definitely Rugrats.
See, I was thinking Doug. You guys are thinking Rugrats?
Wait.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Doug was a little more tame than that. That's.
I think that's Rugrats.
These a lot.
All right. Well, we're gonna go with your guys' guess. Hey, you were right. Sweet. All right.
Yeah, I still have two little kids in the house. They watch Rugrats all the time.
What store used to be here?
All right. Well, that's Blockbuster.
I think there's still one in America too. I think it's in like North or South Dakota, Minnesota, somewhere out there.
Yeah, it's up in the Northwest somewhere.
Yeah.
I like how Lowe's was an option.
I like how Nate Bargatze on his last special was talking about Chuck E. Cheese calling Blockbuster. It's like, we want out. We want out. How do you get out?
Oh, see, and that's another, not to keep interrupting or to go back, but that's another thing that I was cracking up on the last podcast you did, where you had the picture of the inside of Chuck E. Cheese's. You were like, first of all, I have never been to a Chuck E. Cheese that's clean. Where this has to be the corporate office where you're selling they're pitching the idea. And I was like, for sure, like
that's Charles Cheese's house.
Yeah.
And if you guys haven't seen that episode, I'll link it down below so you can watch it.
Yeah, that was great. I was cracking up.
All right, let's keep rolling. Whose bedroom is this? We got Big Bob's, Tommy Pickles, Arnold's, and General Horatio Gates.
I don't even know
what cartoon had Horatio General Horatio Gates.
I don't want it to be that one.
I think I know this. Do you guys?
I know it's not Tommy Pickles' room.
No, Tommy Pickles wouldn't have a bed to himself yet, I don't think.
And I think, as far as I know, Big Bob's in prison. His room looks very different.
I would have to say Arnold's.
That's what I think.
Yeah, and it seems like was that set like that? I mean, I know they probably never talked about it in the storyline, but it seems like it was a New York City themed.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You know, or just a downtown of a big metropolitan area anyway.
That's why they said Wu-Tang's for the kids.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, speaking of Wu-Tang, they did a hologram of Old Dirty at one show.
Yeah, I mean,
that was pretty cool.
That would be.
We're in the future now.
We really are. Back to the Future was in 2015.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, it says, why is this TV set to channel 3? And our options are to play video games, to rewind the tape, to connect cable, or to play CDs.
That would be to play video games. Because on the Nintendo and the Sega, and when you screwed the little box into the coaxial of the back of the TV, you had to flip the switch if you wanted it to work on channel 3 or 4.
I remember the switch vaguely, very, very vaguely. I remember playing this. I don't think I ever played. What was the first one you named? The Nintendo, the very first Nintendo, the Sega Genesis.
Yeah, we played a lot of Genesis.
Home Pressed Apartments in
playing
the not the Jungle Book. What was the video game?
Lion King. Yeah.
That, and then there was a game that Dad had that he loved, or somebody had it, but Dad would play it a lot, called Jungle Strike.
Oh yeah.
Like an attack helicopter game. That was pretty neat.
That sounds vaguely familiar, but definitely before my time.
No, I think I was like 5.
All right, we were right to play video games. What is this man's name? First of all,
that's Tom, right?
That's everybody's friend. Yes, Big Tom.
Is he on a toilet?
Last login 2006.
That's rough.
He never changed his profile picture.
Doing Tom dirty, knowing damn well we'd all like to have MySpace back. Have your own music playing and your own page, and
yeah, it had like you could do different colored like themed skins for your background.
Oh yeah, I had like Money Raining and Lil Wayne music on my. It was
Fireman by Lil Wayne.
Yep.
That was about the same time.
Yep, it was cringy, but it was fun. What used to be here?
Oh,
so we got ticket dispenser, a public
easy.
directory, payphones, or map of city town. Well, you guys say it's easy, but I have no idea what that is.
Those are payphones.
Payphone booths.
Payphone
back in the day when we used to have to memorize everybody's number, and then you would have to find you would have to go around and find like all the payphones that could get incoming calls. So you would have to get their numbers, the number for each of the payphones, and then you could, wherever you were, you could have people call you back.
Nobody will understand being able to, like, when you're really mad, you can just slam a phone onto or slam a phone back onto the payphone terminal, or bash it. If you look close, there's probably some scuff marks on those plexiglass sheets between the paper.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you can't like go through a menu and touch stuff on the screen. It's just not. It's not
You-
as satisfying as slamming that phone down.
You gotta like hang up and then like set your phone down gently so you don't break the screen.
Nobody hears the anger in that.
Yeah.
Payphone is correct. So these aren't too bad so far. What
Is
is
this designed as one long old joke? Is that what we're doing here?
We got to keep it going at this point.
What is this?
So we have cassette tape, 8-track, Nintendo 64 cartridge, or a hit clip.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's an N64 cartridge.
That's my thought. But what the heck is a
Yeah.
hit clip?
I don't know what a hit clip is.
I'm gonna pretend that I don't know what a hit clip is.
Let's go with that.
Oh man. All right. What would this be attached to?
All right, that's a Beanie Baby, right?
Cabbage Patch Kids, Furby, Trolls, or Beanie Baby?
Beanie Baby for sure. And if you remember, there were, I think, Aunt Kimmy and Heather, maybe Tiffany at the time, at least Heather. They were obsessed. Like Heather especially. I think Heather and Tiffany. And everybody would get certain ones. Like I think McDonald's were giving certain ones out in the kids' meals, but nobody wanted to take the tag, and everybody was looking for certain ones.
The value of those things like went through the roof and then crashed and then went back up and then crashed and
just up and down all the time. And I think somebody from Barstool Sports recently, maybe last year sometime, I guess it wasn't too recent, had one that was worth, I want to say somewhere north of 50,000, not quite 60,000.
That's
with the
crazy.
tag on. So he live streamed himself cutting the tag off, and then got real sick to his stomach and was like, "Why'd I do?" You know, he was just being an ass. Really. But
yeah, that's crazy. I remember when everyone was crazy about this.
It's just that pop culture. Everybody wants one for a while, and if you keep them nice, they're worth something.
I wish I still had my McDonald's Transformers.
I think those are worth money now.
Like you would get like a fry, a milkshake, a Big Mac, nuggets, and they would all, transform into little, they were awesome.
That's cool.
What is this notebook from?
All right, Christopher, don't scroll up. You know the answer.
Yeah, it's Blue's Clues.
Okay. I don't really. There was a notebook. Oh, is that where they write down what they found? Because see, I think I was a little bit older. I wouldn't have been watching it. I don't think. Maybe
No.
I remember it from Christopher watching it
with Tiffany or somebody. Nick. I don't know.
Yeah, that's I was they changed it too. They had because I remember the Blue's Clues dude, and then they changed to like an Asian guy, and I think they got a black dude now. So
they changed from was it Steve was the first guy, right?
Yeah.
All right. So your youngest brother watches Blue's Clues, but he'll only watch the old ones with Steve in them. Whenever like the new ones with like Josh or Bill or whoever the hell it is, like he's like, no, I don't want to watch this. So we just, the dude, you know why he stopped doing Blue's Clues? Because he was going bald and he didn't want to he wanted to shave his head, and he didn't think it would look right and that the kids would freak out. So the last few episodes, he might be wearing a hat.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Just wear a hat.
Just shave it.
I did see a video here recently that he put out saying, and it was on like Instagram or TikTok or something, and he was like, "Hey, it's been a long time since we talked." I was like, "Who is this guy?" And then I had to kind of read through the comments, and I was like, "Oh, okay." But I guess in the meantime, like he went to college and got a bachelor's or master's degree, and he was talking about working, on his own mental health and just being the best version of him and stuff in all those years that had passed or whatever. But
what blows my mind is you have and I could be wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure the new cartoon that kids watch, I know because my son watches it, is Blippi. And
Mason used to,
and I'm pretty sure he was in the military. I think Mr. Rogers was in the military. You wouldn't expect these kids cartoons to be these badass soldiers, and you read about it and they're like, oh yeah, this guy was special ops, and I'm now he's coloring with kids on TV.
The urban legends of Mr. Rogers are out of this world.
I'd like to read into those.
So I don't know which ones are true and which ones aren't, but I do know that this is true. Bob Ross was a DI, a drill instructor for the Marines for years, and he said that's why, like, when you watch, Joy of Painting or whatever, and he's always like whispering and stuff. He said because he had spent so many years just shouting all the time that when he retired or whatever, he did his 20 or whatever, he was like, I'm done yelling. I'm not yelling again. Like, I'm going to talk softly and quietly from now on.
That's pretty neat. That's cool.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess if you were screaming for 20 years, you'd probably be like, all right, I'm not yelling anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just would never guess like Blippi and all these people were in the military.
I vaguely remember hearing something about Mr. Rogers being in the military, but I didn't know Blippi. I know Mason, like he would watch that, and that guy's informative, like very informative.
Yeah. My son still watches it, better than Coco Melon.
I haven't had to watch Blippi or Coco Melon, but I've had to watch quite a lot of Stick with Mick and weird stuff like that Oscar gets into.
Yeah, you got to get down with the Blippi. All right, what is this person about
easy.
to draw?
Stop! Don't scroll.
That's the coolest. Yeah.
Do we all know this?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I sure know it.
It's an S.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
it normally
like S or an S. Okay. But it was like not hologram, but it was like a 3D looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that when I was in school, the older kids could draw it and we couldn't. And we were like, teach us how to draw that.
Yeah, those were fun.
What is this? Wow.
I know exactly what that is.
Yeah.
I know what that is.
It's an Astra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely not gonna have that in a car nowadays.
And I saw it I was looking at, there was some pictures of older vehicles for sale on like Facebook Marketplace that I saw some, and in the back seat in the upright to like the front seat. So if you were sitting in the back, it would be the back of that. It was just one of the push lighters. So you'd push it in, and it was right there. Like, that's pretty neat. You don't see any lighters in vehicles anymore.
Well, and I know, Dad, you're old enough to remember. I definitely don't. Uncle Jordy, do you remember when people could smoke publicly inside?
Oh, yeah.
See, I don't.
Yeah. They were used to doing that at the. I was little. I'd go with Dad. I think Uncle Mark and Heather and Aunt Kimmy and Mom would all go to Walmart. And there was no Walmart Super Center, but they had like a little slushy snack bar area.
Yeah.
You could smoke in those. And there was a jukebox. And Uncle Mark and Dad ran the jukebox the whole time we were there, waiting on Aunt Kimmy and Mom, and we would play games and eat like a hot dog.
That's crazy. Yeah, because I think it was like 2003, 2004, something right around there when they like completely banned it. I know like you had stopped doing it by the 90s, but I think like it was law by the 2000s. But because I know I was alive when it stopped, but I don't remember it at all. Like I don't remember ever anyone smoking inside.
I remember when I was at the distribution center in Columbus, the first time I worked there, we had smoking and non-smoking break rooms. And like the walls and the ceiling and the smoking break rooms were all brown and yellow. Oh. It was all fucking hazy and shit in there. Yeah, well, there we go. And then the other break room was all clean and white and everything. So
yeah, that's it's wild to me. What restaurant used to be in this building? It's China King now.
I would guess. I'm gonna guess. Well, obviously, is it? See, if they're not, I don't know if it's a restaurant that's still around or they've just upgraded their architectural style. It kind of looks like it would be a Pizza Hut, but Pizza Hut hasn't went out of business.
What do you think, Dad?
Maybe a Friendly's or a TGI. No, they still have TGI Fridays because those are like Applebee's now. Oh shit, that could definitely be a Big Boy. Would it be a Frisch's Big Boy or an Elby's Big Boy?
Well, let's see it. Let's see our options. We got Pizza Hut, Subway, Domino's, and
oh, it might be a Blippi. I don't know. Wait. Is Blimpie?
Maybe that is an old school Pizza Hut. I think you're
Kind
I
of
think
looks from
Jordan.
the windows like an old Pizza Hut, but I would have. Man, I don't know between the three because they give you Domino's and Subway there as well, and I guess I know it's probably not a Subway because those are meant to be kind of like small and efficient, low cost, quick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think they'd have a big building like that with a lot of overhead.
Well, I'm not sure, so you guys pick.
Well, nobody out pizzas the Hut, so
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with a Pizza Hut. That's what I think.
Hey, it's right.
There we go.
there's a Pizza Hut a block and a half from my house.
What movie is this scene from?
All right. Christopher, you should know this.
Well, wait. You say that like we were just talking on the phone the other day, and you're like you were obsessed with shark movies, but I don't think that's Deep Blue Sea. I was obsessed with Jaws and Deep Blue Sea.
Well, if that's not Jaws or Deep Blue
What are the
Sea.
options? I mean, are we allowed to see the options, or are we starting?
Oh yeah. Scroll up.
Oh, Deep Blue Sea is one of them. Sweet. Waterworld, Titanic.
Kevin Costner flick, Waterworld.
Yeah, that's one of those like bad good flicks. Like it's rough, but
I guess Titanic could be, but I don't think I've ever seen Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah. So. I'm thinking I don't think it's in Deep Blue Sea because I remember the part where they go underwater, but she has like a spot to stand on. That's fully submerged.
That's got to be Titanic then.
Yeah, let's go with Titanic. Hey, there we go. See, we're 100% right now. What is this person doing?
Oh, I know exactly what they're doing.
I have no idea what they're doing.
Are they? I mean, it's a cassette tape. Looks like they're probably going to record on it. So are they reeling new film onto it?
No. Here's what they're doing.
Okay.
They just put their tape in something that ate their tape, and they are winding their tape back now.
So we got play a song, erase a tape, rewinding a tape, or mixing
there it
a
is.
tape.
Rewinding.
They're rewinding.
Yeah, I would have never guessed.
Something would eat the tape.
Oh, all the time. All the time. You'd be so pissed if like it was like you were borrowing your buddy's Walkman or something, and he didn't tell you that it ate tapes. And put in your mixtape that you've been working on for like 2 weeks.
Oh, that's funny.
You ready to fight after school?
See, that's funny to me that like that to use like your retro tech. To me, this is like ancient. When I see this, I think like dinosaur.
Really? I mean,
I was an adult when that came out.
Had CDs and like CD players. Like you would do like everybody thought it was cool, and they're like, I got the jogger. I can jog with my CD player now, and it won't.
I had a CD player, but barely. Like I mean, I when I was little, I remember like track phones and iPods becoming a thing. So
yeah. Well, and there was a weird era between CDs and iPods that when like the MP3 format first kind of came into existence, and everybody had just like these random branded MP3 players, and you would just get and they looked like a thumb drive. I mean, they were the coolest thing ever, but they sounded like shit.
It was rough.
I remember you could buy, there was like a toy, right? I don't know if it was a toy, but it would come with like, it was like a cartridge, like a Nintendo cartridge. It would come with one song. You have like Smash Mouth All-Star. You could plug it into it and listen to it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember because you guys wanted a bunch of them, and we bought like 2 of them. It was like, this is stupid because you could buy an MP3 player for the same price of 2 songs.
Yeah, I remember that. What was supposed to happen at midnight?
Oh, I mean, I know this. I know you know it.
But I don't.
I do. I remember being sitting out in Harrisville.
Yeah.
Everybody like Kathy and Denzel and your Uncle Mark, and we were all just sitting out there like watching the ball drop. Everybody was just kind of hanging out like, what's going to happen? Y2K, when they designed all these computer programs, they designed it with 2-digit years instead of 4-digit. And they were afraid that when 1999 turned to 2000, that like a lot of computer systems were going to fail, and like the electrical grid was supposed to go down, and maybe the systems guarding the nukes weren't going to work right, and there's all kinds of craziness.
Yeah,
you probably remember more than I do as far as and know the ins and outs of it, or at least remember the narrative that was being painted then. Yeah, I was 9. So was it something also to do with the fact that it was 00 and all the computer software is written in like zeros and ones? Or was it just the 2-digit year rather than the
Yeah,
2 digit?
they were afraid that there was going to be some sort of glitch when it clicked over to 00. And
I remember it was wild. Everybody's freaking out. I think gas prices went up for a little while.
I know we had more bottled water in the house than I'd ever seen.
You guys have bottled water then? No.
Oh,
All right.
Hey, you were alive then.
Yeah, I know.
got a joke. You
Where-
were there, bud.
Yeah. Well, I'm still here, so it didn't work. All right, this is easy one. Where would you find these in a car? This is for the young generation. I feel like our kids wouldn't know. Now, what the heck is this?
Hey,
Yeah,
I know what
that's
those are.
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, okay, just based off looking at it, is one of two things for me. It was either holding the floppy disks or like the card catalog library thing.
Yeah, you got it right the first time.
Okay.
When the great big floppy disks switched over to the square floppy disks, the little square ones, these were the cases you put them in, and you would get a game for a computer, and it would be like 8 or 10 of them. But these were awesome because they could hold like a whole whopping like 5 megabytes each.
Sure.
See, I
Yeah.
thought I was gonna guess it was a pencil sharpener.
Pencil sharpener.
That's what it looks like. So we got VHS floppy disks, sewing supplies, or CDs.
It's floppy disks.
What went inside these? Oh, that I know.
I don't. Oh, wait. I know what that is. All right. Okay.
Jello, N64 games, VHS tapes, or cassette tapes. First of all, who's putting Jello? Oh no. Yeah, that's a VHS tape all day.
I guess Jello could be the answer for anything, for any picture. Like what goes inside Jello.
I have no idea what this is.
That is serious technology. That's what the ballers got right there. See, if you're baller status, you can buy this item right here and hook it up to your wall mounted telephone, and you will know who's calling you when they call, so you don't have to answer and take calls from people you don't want to take calls from.
That was like the first caller ID then?
Yeah,
Okay.
that is the caller ID because when we were young, we had to call and talk to girls' parents if we wanted to speak to them. We couldn't text them. We had to call and get yelled at by their dads.
Is so and so available? Why? Who's calling? Jordan. She ain't you. You got it. Never call it again. Bye.
No, that's that's way before my time.
About the third or fourth ring, you'd start sweating. You're like, please don't let.
I know.
Please don't let your dad answer shit.
A meat thermometer. Let's go down. What did these store?
I don't care how old you are. If you're in our family, you've seen 500 of those.
I know exactly what that is, and I also know. I'm not gonna say it on here, but I know.
Yeah, I know.
That it stores film.
I know what's supposed to go in them, and I know what's normally in them.
Yeah, that's that would have been one you guys would have known. Where would you find one of these?
On a spaceship? What is that?
You have
that's a car phone. It would be in the center console, or maybe
we have train, airplane, car, or bus.
Oof. I mean, I guess back in the day it could have been on an airplane, but I would assume like a car, like I think like a satellite. It says satellite on it. I would assume it's a satellite phone.
Oh, does it? I can't see that on my side.
Yeah, if I can zoom in.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of says it right there. I think satellite something or other, but I guess it could be on a
They ain't putting phones on the bus.
Yeah, or the metro. If you smoke crack on the train, you ain't
Yeah.
putting call too.
Let's go with car. Oh, it
Yeah,
was
be on a plane.
airplane.
Oh, shoot.
So close to 100%.
Yeah.
When I was little, my grandpa Lou picked me up in his El Camino,
Uh-huh.
and he had this like giant middle of the console like car phone with like this big thick cable that went to it. It was heavy, and he let me pick the phone up and make a call. I was on it for like 2 minutes. He was like, "Yeah, that cost me $20." I was like, "All right."
Wow.
Oh well, that's easy.
What program is this?
That's easy all day.
I think I know it. You probably don't know it, Christopher, do you?
No, I have no idea.
I think I know it, but I could be wrong because the better of the two programs, you could change the color scheme. You could go like black on green, and I think this was the first. Bub, was this the first one that kind of got everybody in trouble?
Yeah, this was before the I think this was before LimeWire. The one
First-
before that.
LimeWire, then I'll let you go ahead and answer. I know what it is, but
It's Napster.
Okay, we got iTunes, GarageBand, LimeWire, Napster.
That's Napster.
First of
Now-
all, what is that? Windows 1?
Windows
Sir.
90.
That is Windows 98.
Yeah.
Look at that bubbly green start button. Oh, that's LimeWire.
Windows 98 though, that was great operating system.
That was
So that was-
LimeWire.
See, I remember like FrostWire.
I thought
Yeah, it was Napster, then LimeWire, then FrostWire, then BitTorrent.
I thought it was Napster.
I did too, but it was LimeWire.
Damn it, man. Well, I know mine I didn't have a Napster, but my LimeWire, it would be like all black with like a lime green accent everywhere. So that's kind of what.
Tupac, G-Unit.
If we look way up in the corner, there's the little lime slice up there. We could have cheated.
Yeah. All right. What is the name of this toy?
I know. Don't scroll back up. I know it, but I'm gonna wait to see if you guys know it.
I'm still on the line. Okay, there we go.
I have it.
What is the name of this toy?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not
I
done.
remember them. I remember them, but I couldn't tell you at all what the name is.
That was a koosh.
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 What a terrible name. A koosh ball.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Yep. They were pretty cool for like 2 days until like something they all started ripping off and get heavy on one side. There'd be shit spilled in it. They were great the first week you had them.
What card is this for? We all know this one.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, it's funny. You know what? I have my wallet on me. So it's funny to have like a Blockbuster card, but I have this card, and this is starting to become ancient. Well, I thought I did. I have a GameStop card, and when I go to GameStop, every time I pull it out, they're like, "Whoa, you still have a GameStop card?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's not a thing anymore, I guess."
You mean Game Crazy?
We're trying to figure out what dysentery is.
I know what dysentery is.
Yeah. I think I know the game, but I don't know the exact name of it. And I will say I think the only reason I know it is because I think here a few years ago they kind of revamped it for the iPhones and or for any digital, new age platform. But I could be wrong. Was it like a Lewis and Clark wagon game?
Yes, it is.
Or something or rather, but that's not the name of it, right?
No.
I don't know what the name of it is, but I know it's like an old, you're supposed to be finding the West or something.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I know.
I was going to say Farm Simulator.
No, this was decades before that. Okay. So first of all, dysentery is diarrhea that you die from. And scroll up. This is Oregon Trail. And this was on the Apple IIe before they had the square floppy disk thing. You had these, it was like almost the size of a sheet of paper. And it was really floppy. It was like, yeah, That game was on the Apple IIe.
That's crazy.
The Oregon Trail. I've never played it, obviously, and I doubt that I ever will. But it looks pretty simple. I guess it could be tough. I don't know.
So we got a 23 out of 25. We scored better than 77% of all other quiz takers. You are officially old. Well, I guess you're officially now you're old. These ancient relics were common when you were young, but that's a mighty long time ago, isn't it? If we didn't feel old from that last one, we'll see if we can do this. It says, if you recognize these 30 song lyrics, your parents raised you right. Now, I didn't see these tests beforehand because I try to keep it neutral for all of us. So since it says your parents, I'm guessing it's older songs. That's why I kind of thought it would fit in with the theme of the other one. I'm guessing this is not going to be like Lil Pump songs. So it should be stuff that you guys know.
Well, it seems like we listen to a very wide variety of music, so I think it'll be a good time.
We do. So we should.
If you don't know what this song is, you're disowned. Well,
I'm going to read it for the people listening. So it says, match the song to the lyric. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. I don't know why that just cracked me up. I could hear the voice.
She took the midnight train going anywhere.
Like you almost want to read it the way you hear it.
Yeah. All right. So our options are Dancing Queen, Sweet Caroline, Don't Stop Believing, or Jolene. To be honest, I don't know the name.
It's Don't Stop Believing, man.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's Journey.
What? I was thinking of
100%.
What's the one?
Journey.
What's the one's like Old Town Girl?
That's Billy Joel. That's Uptown Girl.
Yeah, that's Uptown Girl.
That's what I was thinking.
A whole different song, a whole different artist. That's the piano man, dude.
Yeah, man.
This is a band.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad you guys got that one. And that's
Could you
right.
imagine them thinking "Don't Stop Believing" in the key of Uptown Girl?
Well, that's why I was cracking up. I was thinking of Billy Joel's.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
All right. The next one we got is I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May.
All right. Well, you guys aren't going to know this. This is old, as really old.
I got sunshine on a cloudy day. What's the joke about that one? Oh, I forget what movie it's from, but he's like, I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. It's like the Asian. He's like, I got sunshine on a cloudy day.
I was thinking Gorillas immediately. I got sunshine in a bag.
What are the options? I'd have to almost see the.
The name of the song is My Girl.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I can't remember who sings it. Talking about
Temptations, right?
I think 5 or 6 people sung that. I think it's been remade a bunch of times, but yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got sunshine on cloud. Okay, you got to like hear it in the way they sing it. Okay. All right. So the next one, and Dad, I'm trying to wait because I know it's taking a second for him to see it before we just guess it. All right, the next one. And so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face.
I have no idea what that is.
I'm pretty sure I know because it's a woman, and so you're back from outer space. I think it's as long as I know how to love, I know I will survive.
Oh yeah.
Right. You got it. Purple Rain.
And so you were back. Who was that?
Okay, yeah, that was Donna Summers.
Okay, I wouldn't have guessed who. I was going to say like Tina Turner, but
close.
Yeah.
All right, that was right. Clutch. All right, I will survive. And the next one. Friday night and the lights are low, looking out for a place to go where they play the right music.
Friday night, the lights are low, looking out for a place to go.
I know it's not it, but for some reason, the night the lights went out in Georgia is playing in my mind.
Yeah. Night and the lights are low, looking out for a place to go where they play the right music. Well, it may be at least for us to guess these, it may be a little bit easier if we can see the
Yeah.
Yeah.
trigger some. Okay.
Well, I know it's
something.
not Piano Man. I know it's not Super Freak. And I know it's not I Want to Dance with Somebody. So I'm guessing it's Dancing Queen.
Dancing is I Want to Dance with Somebody. Is that like the
That's the Whitney Houston.
Because
Yeah, what?
That was all right. Buckle up, black folks. This one's gonna sting. That was White Whitney, and White Whitney was way better.
Is it Dancing Queen? Is that what we're going with?
I think, hey, Dad, I think it's the wrong month for that joke.
We'll hold this till March. We'll be good.
All
and
right.
black folks agree.
All right. Dancing Queen, you're right. All right. The next one. What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, do you know I got it?
That one, I got
So
that one.
our options are I Want to Dance with Somebody, Respect, Lean on Me, and Billie Jean.
It's Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, that's Respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you need? Okay.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I didn't think about it like that. Okay.
These
All
are
right.
fun.
Next we got You May Say I'm a
Oh, that's a
Dreamer,
good
but
one.
I'm not the only one.
Oh, you see, you shouldn't have scrolled up on that one. You should have already known that one.
This one is Imagine. Take Me Home, Country Roads. That's not even that I guess that is the name of the song.
Yeah, but it's definitely not. Yeah. There you go.
You know what's funny? While we're on this, I've noticed because like I know our family's kind of in that Parkersburg area. Even if you don't live in West Virginia, people love that song. Like up in Columbus, like all my bosses are older. They love that song.
What's all the
Take
Country
Me.
Road?
Yeah. And it's like some of them's like never been to West Virginia in my life. Love that song.
It gets played a lot around here. I mean, as you would imagine.
Yeah.
What's weird is when you're like in Florida or California or some the places I'd be, for work, and people didn't know West Virginia was a state.
Well, yeah,
I'd be like, I'm from West Virginia. They'd be like, you mean like over by Roanoke or something?
yeah.
No.
I would get my hair cut in New York when I was in the Army. I'd go off post to like a local barber shop.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Oh, West Virginia. Oh, yeah, I've been to Virginia Beach a few times. It's like, well,
that's not it.
Oh, man, that's like 9 hours from me. Yeah, I'm up in the different other part of the state, the whole other state, West Virginia.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Well, I'll
Or
wait.
Anywhere you go, you can find, like, if you go to Myrtle Beach, Florida, any, especially watch your social media platforms come the summertime when everyone's going to the beach. They're gonna have an outside guy sing at the bar singing on acoustic guitar. They'll play
Country Roads.
Everybody knows that song. Yeah, everybody. And there's usually 2 or 3 people from West Virginia in the crowd. They're always,
Yep.
it's fun.
So I think what we should do is read the lyrics first, and if we can't figure it out, then look at the options. Because if we know it, all right. So is this real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in the landslide, no escape from reality.
Is this the real life?
Yep.
It's just fantasy. Yeah.
This would be Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody, 100%.
One of the weirdest songs ever.
But awesome.
Yeah. It's like 6 songs in one. All right. Just call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry.
All right, I gotta run through the lyrics. It's James Taylor.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm stumped.
It's is it Fire and Rain?
No, it's You've Got a Friend.
You got a friend in me.
You're wrong.
Oh no, it's Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Wait a minute.
Oh yeah,
I'm all
right.
wrong. I'm all wrong. Hold on.
You got me way off with the James Taylor.
You're right. It's not Lean on Me. That's Paul McCartney, right? Or no?
I don't know who originally sang. No, it was Bill Withers.
No, it's Lean on Me. It's definitely Lean on Me.
Bill Withers. It's Lean on Me. Just
No. You're right.
Ain't no mountain.
It's Ain't no mountain.
You don't have to. Yeah. Those lyrics are really similar to like 4 other songs.
It's the girl's part.
You don't have to worry.
When she's like, just call my name, baby, I'll be there in a hurry.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
And then they flowed right in the, cause baby there.
Yeah.
What a banger. Remember the Titans.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too.
All right. Good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would.
That's for sure 100% Sweet Caroline by
again
Neil Young?
James Taylor.
No.
Yeah.
Neil Diamond.
No.
Neil Young, right?
Dad, you act like that. You act like there was 3 white singers back then in the 70s. So we got Sweet Caroline, Beth, What a Wonderful World, and Imagine.
Yeah, it's Sweet Caroline.
The funny thing is, one of the guys
is Neil Diamond.
One of the guys
I don't even know who Neil. I just know Neil Young. I don't know Neil Diamond.
Neil Young sings Harvest Moon, right?
He sings
Neil
Old
Young's
Man.
Heart of Gold. It's
Heart of Gold and Old Man and
who sings On This Harvest Moon?
I mean, that could be Neil Young, but it could be Van Morrison from what it sounds like. I don't know.
One of the guys I work with, he told me, like, he was like, I've never been to a white wedding that didn't play Sweet Caroline. I was like, that's pretty accurate.
Well,
how did Sweet Caroline become like the boxing theme song of England? You know, it's whenever like Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury, or there's a lot of English boxers, they come out like blasting that Sweet Caroline. They love
it. And everybody, everywhere you go, it seems like, at least up in this part of like North Central West Virginia, up to Morgantown and whatnot, all the little bars, all the football, basketball games, they'll play like a verse to that, and then it's everybody always chants eat
shit pit. Yeah.
But I hate that song so much. Like, I'm just being salty over that. I'm not even saying eat shit pit. I'm just saying like I hate this song sucks. Like,
don't get me on my Pittsburgh, West Virginia soapbox again. Pittsburgh should be West Virginia. We lost it in a lawsuit. But all right.
It's going to take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do.
Oh, let me have a second to run this.
I know it 100%.
What is it?
It's going to take a lot to drag me. Nothing that 100 men could ever do.
Yeah.
I bless the raids down in Africa.
Yeah.
Toto.
Toto, Africa. Yeah. Thank you, Tom Holberton, for blasting that.
Hey, you can't deny those 80 cents work fire.
You know, like whenever I hear that song, I always think of Joe and Bonnie from Family Guy.
Yeah. Well, and they also sing that big song, and that's what helped me remember it so quickly. They've got the song that, like, you know, the Canadian trucking protest right now that's going on. Like, all the truckers are. Like,
oh yeah, they're on strike.
They're not. Yeah. Well, and they're all using the slogan like "Hold the line," right? So, and that's in that song "Hold the Line." That's also a Toto song. I mean, I've heard that in the past few days a few times.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't have guessed that. I mean, I guess that song. Oh, Turn Around, Bright Eyes.
All right. Yeah, I know this one.
I'm literally drawing a blank. Like, even that last one.
It's a girl singer. It's an 80s song.
Turn around, bright eyes.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a minute.
Oh, is that it? Every now and then?
Reba and McIntyre. Reba.
No, definitely not. Did you say Reba? Like REVA? Did you say Reba McIntyre? Or Rita? Rita would make more sense. Rita?
I meant Reba, but it sounded like I said Reebok.
Reebok? I thought you said Rita.
I thought he said Reva, like REVA.
Like the country
Rita
singer.
McClintock. She sang them songs.
Rita,
It's total
bring
eclipse of the
me a
heart,
co-
by the way.
Bring me a box.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, that's right.
I'm still seeing just the song title. I don't see the lyrics yet. Oh, there we go. Which one is it? Which one did you choose?
Total eclipse of the heart.
Okay, yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, that's a good.
All right. Left a good job in the city working for the man every night and day.
Now, whether you're taking Tina Turner's version or CCR's version, I think there's another one that was pretty big too. We all know the song.
Well, CCR was before Tina Turner, so that would be my guess. If that's, I don't.
Well, I mean, it's still Proud Mary.
Yeah, Proud Mary for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, Folsom Prison Blues. I'm wearing a Johnny Cash shirt. Woo woo.
Another version that had come out recently or in the past few years, and it was garbage. But yeah, Proud Mary for sure.
I'm glad you guys are on these ones because I would like. It's just not ringing a bell. I know that song too. I love CCR. I don't know why I didn't get that. All right, the next one is you just call me, brother, when you need a hand.
All right, now don't scroll.
I know
Don't
this
scroll.
one.
Just leave that there.
Do you know it?
What is it again? What are the
It says you just call on me, brother, when you need a hand.
The James Taylor?
No, you got to stop with the James Taylor.
Is it You Got a Friend from James Taylor?
No, my guess would be that.
Oh,
my guess would be Lean on Me.
I was thinking that too.
I would guess.
You just call on me, brother. You need
Oh
a
yeah,
hand.
that's 100%.
We all need. Okay.
Yeah. We all need.
You Got a Friend in Me. That was the goddamn James Taylor song I was thinking of. That shit is similar as hell into that.
I knew they'd put it in here somewhere.
I got to go back. I think James Taylor was stealing some lyrics.
Yeah, it's Lean on Me. All right. The next one is now here you go again. You say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down?
I don't know the name of the song, but I know the band.
I'm trying to think. I know
I know you've heard it 10 billion times because Dad played it 10 billion times because he loves Stevie Nicks, and it's Fleetwood Mac.
Does it Go Your Own Way?
Well, that would be Jackson Brown.
No, Fleetwood Mac. You can go your own way.
Yeah. You can go
Shit.
your own. Yeah, that's Fleetwood.
No, I was thinking of Running on Empty.
Yeah, Running on
Both of
Empty.
those were in Forrest Gump. That's what I was.
We better hope this podcast doesn't blow up because someone's gonna clip all of us singing in this and post it everywhere. We're gonna be on TikTok singing.
You say you want your freedom. God, I know those lyrics, and I'm trying to think of what it is without having the song titles.
It's Dreams.
Right.
Fleetwood Mac, Dreams. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Here you go. Oh yeah. Oh, see, I can't. It's so hard for me to read it and then hear it singing.
Because I can see, and I see the guy that reinvented them into this new age when he was riding his skateboard to work, drinking his Sunny D or whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That dude was just living life, man, out in Cali, just riding to work.
With his Ocean Spray cranberry juice or whatever.
He got free Ocean Spray for a year, a car, and got to meet Fleetwood Mac.
Sounds great.
All
right?
And somebody gave me this Ocean Spray. I don't even like it. I was just kind of thirsty from skateboarding all the work.
It was 1/4 Ocean Spray. The rest of it was all vodka. That's why he was all happy.
Yeah.
He was hammered on a skateboard.
Right.
Oh, Lord.
All right. The next one says, I need a man who will take a change on a love that burns
Chance.
hot enough to last. So when the night falls, my lonely heart calls.
All right, don't scroll up.
I'm not.
Again, shout out to White Whitney.
I'm stumped on this one. I don't know this one.
Hold on.
I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston.
No, we already had that one.
It's I Want to Dance with Somebody by
wasn't
Whitney
answered.
Houston.
You're right. Damn it.
All right. So are you you're gonna end up eating one of them hot chips when we do the game show.
Yeah, so
I got the hot chips here and he got the buzzers. We're gonna do a buzzer show and like
Are those like the Pocky hot chip challenge?
Yeah.
Like the one I need to buy one of those. Those would be.
we're gonna do it for an episode of the podcast for people watching.
so whoever wins
Stay
doesn't have
tuned.
to eat anything. Second place will have to eat one bite, and third place will have to eat like the whole chip.
The whole pocket. You're gonna have, and I've heard from some friends of mine. They say don't drink them. Everybody wants milk after you eat. Something real hot or spicy like that to settle you. But all those spices is like it kind of churns that milk and it curls it.
That's rough.
They say eat chocolate. That'll cool your mouth a lot better than milk will. Eating chocolate.
Yeah, you don't want to be on fire and throwing up.
Yeah, they say that'll curdle that milk in your stomach. Yeah, isn't that gross? Oh.
I'm hearing hot milk in like Nelly's voice. Hot milk.
That's terrible. All right, so the next one says, she says we got to hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. Oh wait, I know this one. Don't say
You
it. Dad.
should.
I know it 100%.
Yeah.
But I'll let you take it, Christopher. That's an anthem right there. If you
Yeah.
hear that out at
We
the
got
bar
each other in it. Take it on.
Yeah. Does it make a difference
Difference.
if we make it or not? We got each other.
Is it the Eagles?
And that's no, it isn't.
Your Mama Anita loves this.
It was the
singer,
first concert I ever went to.
It's Bon Jovi. Oh,
Yeah.
we're halfway there.
Yeah. Very good song. If you hear that out, if you go out and somebody at the bar or somewhere, stay there because the whole night is going to be great. It's gonna be
Yeah.
like stay wherever you're at, buy drinks, get bucket. It's going to be a
Yeah, you're going home with a cougar that night. I mean, if that's your thing.
Living on a prayer. Yeah, so when I was little, I thought it was living on a prairie. But no. All right, next we got it's 9:00 on a Saturday. Regular coward shuffles in.
The regular crowd there.
Oh,
the regular cow. Like,
And I'm not gonna tell you the name of the song, but this is definitely Billy Joel and not Uptown Girl.
you sure it's not James Taylor?
I'm positive. Although, yeah, probably sang something similar.
yep. He's actually going to be Billy Joel's going to be in Pittsburgh in August at PNC Park.
Oh, that's
And,
cool.
If you just get like what would normally be like really good baseball tickets, he's going to be playing, like the stage is going to be set up in the outfield. So anywhere you're at in the stadium, you're going to have a view. It's going to be a great.
Oh,
great
yeah.
show. But what you would normally pay for really good baseball seats are going to be, fairly cheap concert tickets. I was kind of thinking about, when the time comes, maybe looking into that because
I'd love to see Billy Joel.
Yeah, and you never know. I mean, he's getting up there in age. I'm sure he's not going to do this forever. So
Yeah.
Right.
Speaking of that, next month, Nate Bargatze's shooting his new special in Charleston.
oh, shoot.
Yeah,
Charleston.
and the tickets are like pretty reasonable.
Charleston, West Virginia,
Yeah.
Charleston, South Carolina.
No, here, West Virginia.
Damn, that might be
And I don't know
something.
who his opening acts are, but I imagine they'll be pretty funny.
Stand-up comedy is so great live. Like it's great when you're watching but when you're there in the moment, and
Yeah.
I saw some, Billy Nobody
Yeah.
stand up out at Seconds Harbor, New York, when I was up at Fort Drum at a little bar. I mean, there was probably 35, 40 people there. And the dude was hysterical. I'll never know his name. I'll never remember who it was, but it was hysterical. I mean, it was a good time just seeing that stand up live.
And I really have an excuse because up here in Columbus we have the Funny Bone, and I've yet to go.
There's a few comedy clubs up there in Columbus. Also, if we do decide to go to Nate Bargatze, Hey loves him, my wife, and Nick loves Nate Bargatze too. He's seen all of his specials, so.
Yeah,
And I don't want to sit up front at a comedy special anyway. That seems like a recipe for disaster. I want to be at least a few rows back.
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, let's see what this next one is. The phone rings in the middle of the night. My father yells, "What you gonna do with your life?"
Drawing a blank.
I don't know.
I have no clue.
Let's see our options. So we got Summer of '69, Jesse's Girl, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, and Rock and Roll All Night.
Well, I don't think it's Jesse's Girl because I don't remember those lyrics in that song anywhere.
I don't think it's Rock and Roll All Night. I was just sitting there going through the Kiss song in my head.
Girls, they want to have fun.
Oh, wait, that's what it is. It's definitely Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah, and I know it's not Summer of '69 because
it's Cyndi Lauper.
our parents wore that song. Our mother
Sure.
wore that out. Dad caught on and wore it out. Well, when they rediscovered it on CD when I was, oh boy, yeah.
All right, the next one is Almost Heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like the breeze. Yep, we know this one.
Wait, would it be? No, I'm just kidding.
Purple Rain, Prince.
September. There you go, Christopher.
Was that in Super Troopers where he's like, sunshine on my hot damn shoulders, John in Denver.
Hey, just a side note. Isn't he kind of talking about like Virginia in that song too?
Well,
like, isn't it?
Excuse me. When he wrote the song, he had visited Berkeley Springs, which is over in like the very eastern panhandle. It's a very small, like it was like right over the border into West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
The Shenandoah River, I'm probably wrong, could be wrong. I don't think the Shenandoah flows through West Virginia at all.
That's what got me. I think that's.
But he did visit Berkeley Springs, West Virginia, and then wrote the song.
But the Blue Ridge Mountains are in West Virginia.
Yeah. There's the portion of them, you kind of get more into them into like the southeastern part of the state, down around like once you start getting to like the
Bluefield.
Yeah, and then you kind of move south and then southeast towards like Blacksburg, Virginia. Then you're really into the. I think the New River Gorge is actually called like the Blue Ridge Plateau or something because it's like
okay.
Peaks of it or something. I can't remember. I learned about it and forgot about it 10 different times. So.
All right, let's go to the next one. Because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well
then
there's no friends
of mine. All right. So this is my wife and I's song because it's not our song, but when we just met, when we were friends, I made a joke about it. It's the safety dance. Yeah, you can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
I actually don't know that song.
And if you don't dance,
I'm positive you've heard
it. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back to this when we're done and Spotify a couple of these.
And there you go, some Uptown Girl again.
They won't let that go.
Who sang that though? The safety dance.
I have no idea. I think they were like a one-hit wonder from the 80s.
Yeah, it's like I talking about one-hit wonders. Yeah, that's like the I watched the movie Blow the other night again, right? And There was that Manfred Mann song, like "Blinded by the Light." It's like
Yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah.
like totally 80s one hit wonder. You never heard anything after that one.
I feel like a lot of these are 80s.
I thought the lyrics to that were wrapped up like a douche in the middle of the night.
It's very odd. I don't know what it means.
I didn't get that at all, but all right.
All right, the next one is I see trees of green, red roses too.
All
I
right,
know,
don't scroll on this one.
I know this. I'm trying to think of the artist. I know.
I know the artist. This is one of those songs, like, it's just sad. Like, I don't know why, but it's just like, I don't know. It's like the end of Remember the Titans.
See, that's weird
Like,
that you say
if
that.
that didn't mess with you, at least the first time you watched it, you're dead inside. Like,
See, when I think of this, I think of a Christmas song. I listen to
wait
this
a
on
minute,
Christmas.
wait a minute. Red Roses too. I was thinking of What a Wonderful World.
It is.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't have got. I don't know what these lyrics. I don't know what these lyrics.
Yeah, with this. I see trees of green.
Hey, that's not bad.
That wasn't bad at all. Actually, I knew exactly who it was when I heard that.
you gotta get your Kermit voice on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's What a Wonderful World.
Yeah.
All right, the next one is just like the white widget dove sings a song. Sounds like she's singing ooh ooh ooh.
You need to stop.
Yeah.
It's
White
just
wings.
like the white winged
Wings.
dove sings a song. Sounds
say
like
white
she's
witch?
singing. Ooh.
Well, first of all, look for
I had those lyrics wrong
Let's-
forever. I was with Hey. This is how recently I learned that I've been singing this wrong my whole life. I thought they were saying just like the ones we love. Sing the song,
That's what I was thought. Just like the ones we.
Yeah.
I don't know it, but in my defense, guys, I have a pop filter here, and I have the bottom of the screen under the pop filter, and I have to hold it at the bottom for you guys to see. And I've had a few beers, so.
Yeah.
All right, so what is
this? This is definitely a Fleetwood Mac song. I get
Yes.
that. And it's just like it's Edge of 17.
Yes.
Yes. You know, and that song.
Well, I mean, it's not Tom Petty, Prince, or Madonna.
No, I forget where I read this, and this was actually in the past few months. I read this. Stevie Nicks, when she wrote this song, so she's boarding a flight back in the 70s, and I want to say out of Phoenix, and she's reading this brochure about these doves that when they sing, this is what it sounds like, and it gave her the idea. And the article was telling that to say it had taken like 40 years since that song had came, and 40 years later she finally heard that one morning. She heard a dove singing those what it sounded like her song she wrote about the birds. And I just thought that was
cool.
like that's something that as an artist that would give you chills.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, just those, if you know, you might win $1 million one day on that fact.
Right. All right.
Well, let me go ahead and read this one.
You go ahead, Dad. You can take the reading from here on out.
Your beauty is beyond compare with flaming locks of auburn hair, with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. I have no idea what this song is.
Wait, hold on.
We're all like closing our eyes.
Auburn hair with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green.
Let's see our options.
Man, they keep trying to get us to pick Jolene, don't they?
I have no idea.
I don't either. I can't even think. I mean, when I hear or when I read the lyrics with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green, that vaguely sounds familiar, but the rest doesn't. The rest is throwing me off like flaming locks of auburn hair. No clue. With ivory skin and eyes of emerald green.
I don't think it's Beth. That's another Kiss song. I don't think it's Jolene by Dolly Parton. I have no idea what Cecilia is. And I'm trying to sing Come On Eileen in my head.
I've never heard of Come On Eileen. And I think
Come
I've heard
on,
of
Eileen.
It's got to be the Cecilia.
the Jolene. That's more of like that she was pissed off at the woman, if I'm correct.
Yeah, she was
like,
begging Jolene not to take her man.
Yeah. Beauty is
It's not Beth or Jolene, so it's either got to be Cecilia or Come On, Eileen.
Oh, come on, Eileen.
I know. I was just going through it in my head.
I'm gonna go with Cecilia.
All right.
Oh,
It's fucking Jolene.
it was Jolene.
Oh my god.
All right. Yeah, it's Dolly Parton telling that other chick, "Hey, you're pretty and I'm ugly. Please don't take my husband."
All right.
I mean, not that I'm the biggest Dolly fan around, so.
No, but oh man, meme would be she'd be yelling at us right now for not knowing that. We love Dolly Parton. And shout out to Dolly Parton. She sends my kids free books every month. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got signed up. I don't know what it is, but Dolly Parton sends books to kids in West Virginia. We get there's like classic books every month.
They're 5 years old. Because Mason was on that too, I think.
Yeah.
Mason got it's like a book every month until they're 3 or 5 years old. You get
I don't know.
6. Yeah, so it'd be 5.
Yeah, we get a book every month.
That's cool. Yeah, and the ones that Mason got, there were some pretty good reads. Like for his, for him, there's a lot of them that he really enjoyed.
Yeah, Oscar just got Peter Rabbit. It's sitting over there the other day.
Oh man, that's Mason love that stuff. That's cool. Peter Rabbit.
I've really been wanting to get one of these right, but I have no idea. Dad, you want to read it?
Oh man, you know this one. I'm not gonna sing. It's really hard not to sing.
No,
this
just read it. I got it.
We are young, heartache to heartache. We stand. No promises, no demands. Let me go ahead and you want me to sing the rest of it? Don't scroll.
I have no clue. Like I don't.
Let us see. Let us see the options.
I'll tell you who sings it. It's Pat Benatar. She sings this.
Yeah. Drawing a blank on this one.
It is Love is a Battlefield.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
No.
You're right. All right. She says I'm the one, but the kid is not my son. Oh, I know this.
All right.
I know
you
this
should know
one.
this one, Christopher. Go ahead. Since you haven't got to get any, go ahead and get this one, Christopher.
If I'm correct, this is the Rolling Stones, right?
No.
What?
Not at all.
Bless it, boy.
Oh wait, no, it's Michael Jackson.
Now I'm trying to sing Billie Jean to like the Sympathy for the Devil beat.
Oh, I that took a second. I don't know why I was thinking.
We'll sing Michael Jackson to start me up.
All right, yeah, that was Billie Jean. All right, the next one. She's a very kinky.
That's great.
She's a very kinky girl, the kind you don't take home to mother. Oh, I know this one.
You should know this one, Christopher.
Yeah. It's out.
Dave Chappelle sung this.
It's Outcast, right?
It's Rick James.
Rick James.
Oh, it is. It is.
Super Freak.
Super Freak.
It is.
What'd you say, Outcast?
Shit, man. Come on. Andre 3000 spit those lyrics. Oh, boy.
Oh, man. I have not done good on this one today. Oh, yeah. She's a very kinky girl. Yeah.
You don't bring home to mama.
I don't know why I was thinking Miss Jackson.
Super Freak. And Rick James has so many good songs, too. Oh.
All right, so it says me and the boys are playing and we just can't find the sound.
All right. I'm trying to sing through The Boys Are Back in Town, but I don't think that's it. I'm gonna have to see the songs on this one.
All right, so our options are Beth, I Want to Hold Your Hand, Take on Me, and Wake Up Before You Go Go.
All right. It is
Wake Me
not
Up
Beth. It is not I Want to Hold Your Hand. And it is not Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. So I'm guessing it's Take on Me.
See, I was gonna say it's not Take. Like I'm trying to think.
Take on me.
Take on me.
Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. That's like the George Michael, the jitterbug wearing the like shortest shorts a dude's ever wore.
Maybe it. Yeah, you might. Yeah, Take on Me.
But it's not. It's Beth is a love song by Kiss,
I don't
and
know
I Want to
Beth.
Hold Your Hand
I
is
can't hear
the
it.
Beatles.
I mean, it makes sense.
Go, go.
Take on
Leave
Me.
me hanging on like a yo-yo.
All right, let's go with Take on Me.
I think it's Beth.
Oh,
All right,
see, I
me
don't
and the
know
boys
Beth.
are playing. We
I
just
don't know
can't
the
find the
song Beth.
sound.
Yep, it was
who sings that, by the way? Beth.
Kiss.
Kiss. I don't know them. I mean, I don't know the song. I know Kiss, obviously.
Your cousin Tris
Yeah.
loves Kiss, or used to. I don't know if he still does, but we used to listen to Kiss records up in his room.
Yeah, we got that all wrong. This is a lot of 80s stuff, so this is definitely before me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you put the boom boom into
Oh,
my
now-
heart.
now,
You send
shit.
me my soul sky high
It's
when you're
Wake Me Up
loving
Before You
starts.
Go Go. We were just talking about it.
But
Oh, that's what this one is.
Hungry like the wolf. That's funny. And I'm hungry like the wolf.
Duran.
Wild boys. Wild boys.
All right. Next one is
Oh, everybody knows that.
you
Yeah,
can
that's-
check out anytime, but like you can never leave.
You mentioned this band earlier.
Come on, Christopher. You know this one.
You
The
can
fir-
check out any time you like, but you can never leave. And then he rips into a guitar solo.
Is it the Eagles?
Yes.
Is it New Kid in Town?
No.
No.
More famous than that.
Hotel California? Or not?
There you
That's
go.
Yes.
Yes.
okay. Oh, take it easy. Take it easy. The Eagles are fire. They're slept on.
I don't think so. They got the highest selling album of all time. I don't think anybody's sleeping on them.
Yeah. Which one was it by the Eagles? Was it just Eagles or was it like
The Eagles' greatest hits.
oh, okay.
The blue tape.
That's a great damn, that's crazy. And I know what was it? There was a Peter Frampton album that was like one of the highest. I didn't know this. It was like the highest selling rock album because Dad and I were listening to it, and then I think it was on Sirius XM. One of the best artists of all time.
For sure. And I never wanted to be your weekend lover.
Yeah, one of the greatest artists ever.
Technical
Say this
difficulties.
very-
It's still popped up on my screen that I'm the host now. So,
Because
are we recording?
It says we're recording. Yeah.
Okay.
Go your own way. Don't tell me, guys. You're so in vain. Pour some sugar on me, a purple rain. Oh, it's Prince.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Boom. All right, we got a 28 out of 30. You scored better than 93% of all quiz takers. Your parents raised you right. Of course, you know these lyrics. You grew up listening to them all the time.
Yeah, it should be 29 out of 30. I missed that Beth one. That was my fault.
I couldn't lend you a helping hand with that, seeing as I don't listen to any Kiss really. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I think Kiss is like the Beatles. Like, you know how you have to be in like a certain phase, you know what I mean, to where like you're like, oh, okay, the Beatles are awesome.
yeah,
Like certain times in your life, you're like, I don't want to listen to that
Either
shit.
love 'em or hate 'em. It seems like.
Yeah.
Well, for me, like Kiss, the only song I know by them is "I Want to Rock and Roll All Night." That's it.
I've been in I won't say a weird, but I've been in like a very like a jazzy blues, like Mississippi sounding funk blues music thing lately. All I listen to is that drawl and that that kind of like that cry out on the guitar and
Yeah.
heavier rhythms or deeper, maybe
Yeah.
even like blue, like a soul thing. I've been listening to a lot of that, but that was a lot of fun. That the lyrics.
Yeah, for sure. It was kind of hard to come up with something, but wanted to get something that would be fun. So I guess you guys passed the test of being old, and I still get my youth.
See, this like hold on, wait. You get to lose and still talk shit. How's this work?
Well, I've really enjoyed this. Like I said, I know this is, I think, episode 8 or 9. I think 9.
9, right?
Yeah.
I've watched every one of the first 8 episodes, and I've enjoyed watching them. I appreciate you guys asking me to come on and just do that with you and just chat, and I hope to do it more.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, definitely.
You guys continue to make these.
I'd like to bring Nick in on one of these.
Yeah, we got to
get the full 4 squares. I mean, I don't know what you guys are seeing on your monitors, but
I'm saying 3. What we need to do is,
where are you at on yours, Christopher?
I'm on the top right.
Okay, you're on the bottom on mine.
You can move us around.
You can top left, and then Bob on the top right, and then Christopher's on the bottom.
Okay, Jordan, me and you are seeing the same thing on our screens.
You can grab yourself and move you. But anyways, for the people watching, guys, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Anything else you guys want to add to it?
Cheers. Thanks for having me. Cheers to you guys. Have a good night.